come down to the end of the season here. Golden State, always a favorite in everybody's eyes, right?
For sure.
Coach Kerr has Curry on the bench in the first round. So even with a 75% Steph Curry, let's say, how far do you think Golden State's going to go?
It's a wrap, man. It's a wrap, complete wrap.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know if it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Steph believes he may be coming back in the first round. I'd rather assume that he isn't. I think Warriors are in a position right now where they could get bounced in round 1, depending on their injury situation, or they can win again. So I think it depends on a lot of those outside factors too.
First round, they're going through no problem. It's when they meet Houston, that's where they're going to have the issue. There's no way a 75% Curry is going to be able to do anything against that Houston team. That Houston team's loaded. So there's going to be a good round for them to get through the first, but definitely not going to make it through that final.
I like that. I like that. Hold on.
Right.
But it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear. It's honestly, let's be honest here. We know that Kevin Durant never went to Golden State to be a leader. So without Steph in the game plan, without him not being there 100%, there's no way, like you're saying, you can't beat Houston. You're not going to even beat none of the other good teams. I don't think Portland they could get by.
I disagree.
It's a struggle, man.
I think Houston, they're still unproven in that playoff situation.
Come
so
on, man.
But playoffs,
we can't give them that yet.
But
I think a healthy Durant, even with Clay and Draymond,
you need that chemistry.
they could still beat Houston.
You think they would be able to beat Houston?
Absolutely, of course.
I know, that's
of
a
course.
tough one, man.
Steph Curry hit 400 threes a couple years ago, right?
Yeah.
75% of 400 is what? 300? I'm okay with that.
That's enough threes. That's enough threes.
Are you okay
That's
with
great
that?
math. I'm not okay with that because
No.
you know
You're not
what?
okay with 300
This is
threes?
2018. The league has gotten better. Let's give credit to the guys, the players that are playing in the league right now. What you did last year, I don't think is going to cut it for this year. You need that flow going into the
Agreed.
playoffs.
Agreed.
So that's what I'm saying.
So going back to the season now, do you remember Coach Kerr gave the clipboard to Andre Iguodala?
Yes.
Right?
I remember that.
These guys are bored. The season starts in April
That
for
was
these guys.
disrespect, by the way.
I agree.
I
We talked about that. Yes, I agree.
I disagree.
I
I think
agree.
if that's so
disrespectful,
disrespectful,
bro.
then go out and beat them with a player
Nah,
coach.
man. That's like the man that
that's
sweeps
on
up
another
the
level.
floor
I
here.
rate
You're going to give him the
Steve
shaver.
Kerr 100%
Don't move that, bro. That's
Listen, man,
disrespectful.
That's great coaching.
I'm taking
That's
a
it.
75% Steph Curry over anybody in the league right now.
my
Anybody.
goodness.
Anybody.
You take 75% Steph over anybody in the league.
100%.
That's a heavy statement.
100%.
That's a heavy
Wow.
statement.
I know what you guys.
Wow.
I know what you guys want to get to.
Wow.
I know you guys want to get to. So let's break it up now. So your boys. I see you got in the red, black, and white.
Yikes.
Yes.
That's not turned out. It's the Raptors, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
So
Chip it.
besides DeMar and Kyle, who do you think holds the key to success for the Raptors' postseason success? Not
Okay.
the bench,
Yep.
the guy.
Okay. I have I'm not going to say the bench, but it is related to the bench. And I think that the bench floor generals are going to dictate a lot of the success.
Who is
Call
that?
it
Who is that?
DeLon Wright / Fred VanVleet.
Okay.
Everybody knows playoff basketball. Pace slows down, possessions are down. That Raptor bench mob, they play at this frantic pace. They get out in transition. They're young. Their bigs get up and down the floor. It's going to be tough for that to translate into the playoffs. So I think we'll see how those two floor generals can run the bench mob in the half court. I think that will dictate
I think we
a
spoke
lot.
about it earlier.
Yeah, I wanna hear what you
When
guys say.
When we think about the amount of money guys are being paid to be on this team, this is where that money and that value comes through for us. Serge Ibaka needs to be more
But my man-
effective and be in this
Wait a
game.
second, but
I'm
the
telling you,
got it,
okay,
you got
listen.
it.
But the
we have
question
CJ
was-
Miles to shoot threes.
Okay.
We have Fred VanVleet that can shoot threes.
Okay.
Serge Ibaka needs to be in that pace for us.
Listen, I
He
agree.
needs to throw his elbows.
I agree.
He needs to throw his weight around. He needs to throw his strength around.
New NBA
Games
teams are going to go
changed,
small.
though,
Wakanda
man.
forever,
The game's
man. Come on.
changed, and
Yeah.
you know that bigs will want to throw up those threes too.
Who do you got? Who's your guy?
But honestly, I'm gonna be the nerd in the couch right now, and I'm gonna tell you that it's the actual medical staff. None of our guys have been injured. They're healthy and they're able to do what they need to do. But on the real though, it's Fred VanVleet. That's my guy right there.
So my issue with that is, I mean, these games you guys are playing in January 22nd, January 23rd on Sportsnet, all the lights aren't on.
Yeah.
So that first round when the Raptors get prime time, hopefully, Serge Ibaka's been there. He's been to the finals. He's been through
Yeah.
it, right? And he holds the key because you guys are saying that in the playoffs, man, the game slows down. It becomes a half-court game.
Absolutely.
So as soon as that court gets shortened down, it's all about the big man, man.
It's all about the bigs.
Valanciunas and Ibaka, these guys can lock the middle down. But you got to be under the basket. You can't be floating around the three-point line looking to shoot threes, right?
No, but we have a history of shooting ourselves out of games, and that's what happens. A lot of our guys are perimeter guys, and we shoot ourselves out of game, but we have to get back to that inside, then out game. And
but like I said, I really feel that the starters are just feeling out the season, going through the motions. They step in when they need to, because these young guys are really carrying our team.
If we can get good minutes out of those guys, to let our starters do their things, I think that's going to be the key.
When those lights come on, we tend to shrink. So I'm hoping that this year, that doesn't happen. That shrinkage doesn't happen, right? So
speaking of shrinkage, everybody's got beards on here. This playoff time, eh? When you get your beard up, man?
We're growing them.
I think he's never grown a beard.
He's waiting for game one.
He's waiting for game one. Face for life.
He's waiting for game one. He's waiting for game one.
Let him
He's waiting for game one.
Game one. That's my deal.
Let's put some beard on you, man. Come here, get some beard on you. Take care of you, man, all right?